are you agoraphobic? Rose, agoraphobia isn't fear of going out. It's the fear of situations causing you to feel trapped or embarrassed. Is it? I'm Googling. Hold on. What? I thought it was the fear of, like, leaving the house. Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't like that this is calling me out. Oh, no. It's a type of anxiety disorder, and it involves fearing and avoiding places or situations that might cause panic and feelings of being trapped, helpless, or embarrassed. For example, you may fear using public transportation or being in open or enclosed spaces, standing in line, or being in a crowd. Oh, cool. The anxiety... Oh, great! The anxiety is caused by fear that there's no easy way to escape or get help if the anxiety gets overwhelming. You may... You may avoid situations because of fears such as getting lost, falling, or what? Or having diarrhea and not being able to get it. What the fuck is that? That is so not anything related to the rest. What? I'm sorry, I don't relate to that one. Often results in having a hard time feeling safe in any public places, especially where crowds gather and in locations that are not familiar. You may feel that you need a companion, such as family member or friend, to go with you to public places. The fear can be so overwhelming that you may feel you can't leave your home. It can be challenging, but means confronting your fears, but with proper treatment, usually a form of cognitive behavioral therapy and medicine. So you can say, I don't like this set of paragraphs. I'm not a fan of that. Dude, this makes me mad. This makes me... This is so fucked up. Whoever wrote this, I don't... You upset me. You greatly upset me. I don't like that. Okay, let me tell you. My understanding of agoraphobia before this moment was that agoraphobia meant you were scared to go outside or leave your house, and that the whole world was just scary. And then I see this paragraph, and I'm like, that's literally what I describe when I describe my anxiety all the time. Just to go over this real quick. This is such a big part of it for me. This part right here is like such a big part of it for me. And I think this part is why streaming is so easy for me. But the idea of doing the same thing IRL makes me want to shove my face into a pile of broken glass. Okay? The idea... Okay, with streaming, I can end stream whenever I want. If I need to go AFK, I can go AFK. If I need to end stream, I can end stream. If I need to take a day off from streaming, I can take a day off from streaming. You know, if I'm streaming, I am not trapped. I can escape at any point should I need to. But if I am physically present in a space, that means that there is a possibility in which I am stuck. I cannot leave. Or I am too awkward and polite to excuse myself to leave and therefore feel trapped. Right? So that I don't like this. I don't like the way this is calling me out, because that is literally and it also makes me feel helpless. The embarrassment part, I kind of, but it's primarily this. I definitely do feel anxious about making like an ass of myself in public. That's fair. But again, it goes back to feeling trapped and unable to escape that if it happens. Time to visit the therapist. So I will say, despite a lot of this being extremely very, very much a personal attack. In spite of that, I will say that since moving back to the US and living with Buff and Shia and, you know, actually leaving my home on a semi-frequent basis has been extremely helpful with a lot of this. And I think part of it is before going out was stressful and I would feel trapped in a stressful situation. But now I feel like if I need to go, I could just grab Buff's arm and say, Buff, I'm starting to crash out. Can we please go? And Buff would be like, oh my God, let's get out of here. I'm so sorry. Let's get you somewhere safe. And I'd be like, okay! You know? And I think that has been very healing for me between Buff and Shia and now Victor. Now that Victor's around, like being able to just like either have someone around or have someone who will help me get out of the uncomfortable situation that I may fall into, right? You live with Buff and Shia. I don't anymore. So TLDR, once upon a time, I immigrated to Canada and lived in Canada for a while, and then I had to leave for my own safety, and Buff and Shia went a bajillion years to come and pick me up and bring me to their home so that I could stay there, and then I could live with them until I got back on my feet. And then once I got back on my feet, I got my own place. And then Victor was coming to the US to do, you know, some work stuff. And I was like, I have a spare room. Why don't you just take that? And so Victor is here for quite a while now. But, you know, I think it's just been nice having people around. Like, people, not just any people, like people that I really, really, really trust and feel safe around, I think has just been really... it fixes me a little bit, I think.